Two. Mike.
Hello.
Hello, I've got to pop out for 5 minutes, man.
No problem.
Just filled up my trailer. Getting good at this. Back in 5, man.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, I'm going to wind time on so we can get back to early morning. Hello again, YouTube. Hopefully everything's working. I can see my mic is moving, so that's a good sign. Yeah, Stu's just had to pop out for a minute, but he'll be back. And we'll continue prepping everything in readiness for the animals. That's what we've been busy doing for the last couple of days now. So, yeah, it's a big job, but it has to be done. We're going to move time forward a little bit because you don't want to watch us working in the dark. So we're going to go right through the night and come through to the early hours of the morning. Okay, so we're nearly there. 5:40. They get just a little bit later. That'll do. 6:15 in the morning. And bunker silo is done fermenting. That'll be one of the farm ones, I'm assuming. Don't think it'll be the BGA one. Because that's not even covered yet, so...
God damn, it's cold outside, mate.
How's that, is it?
That's what you get for going out in a football shirt.
Yeah, not very sensible. Right, as you can see, time is now 6:16.
Yeah. Gonna be a cloudy day, mate.
Yeah, I've got cloud with the sun poking through, followed by sun, so yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. No sign of rain yet, that's good. Right, where are you off to? What are you going to be doing now? Oh, I see, you're loaded up with corn still, right?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, do you want it in that trench 1 or trench 2?
No, keep putting it in the first one, the one that we started filling.
Cool, mate.
And this first bunker I filled up over here, the first clamp, is ready. It's fermented.
That was pretty quick.
Yeah.
So when I'm talking, you don't hear anything in the background, do you?
No, I haven't been. Why?
That's cool, man, because I've got the football on.
Oh right, no, I can't hear anything, mate.
But the volume is right the way down, just in case, mate.
Okie doke.
I believe it's like a World Cup qualifying match, I'm not sure.
Righty-ho.
That's the only reason why I'm watching it, man. The only thing I watch is the World Cup.
Right, when we finish this bit of map, I'm going to go and look for that silo that does the silage. And I'm going to see if I can get that and the link. Hopefully it's on Mod Hub. I'll send you the link so it'll be as easy as it was last time. And I'll have to look around for a place to put them, but we'll probably want like 3 to keep up a good supply. And then we'll never have to muck about with these clamps again.
I don't actually mind the clamps, to be honest, but do as you wish, mate.
Hang on, my phone's going. Just a minute, Bill. Right, I'm back.
That was weird, man. Pausing got online game. Stopping the Matrix, man.
Oh, sorry. Did it pause everything? I just...
Yeah!
Oh, right.
Didn't know you could do that.
I didn't. I just assumed I was sort of pausing my game, you know what I mean? I didn't think it had paused the whole thing.
Good to know anyway, mate.
Yeah, it was only blinking TV licensing anyway, nothing important. What it is they're supposed to send me a text saying, you know, your payment's due, and then all I do is, I've got a card registered with them, and then all I do is text back yes, and they take the money off the card. That's how it's supposed to work, but for some reason or other I'm not getting the texts.
Well, if you're 67-year-old, aren't you past the age where you need to pay for it, or has it gone up again?
No, it's 75 you've got to be now.
Bloody hell. We shouldn't be paying it anyway.
I don't use a telly.
Exactly.
Dad, it doesn't matter. I've got computers, they all connect to the web, and as far as they're concerned, I'll be watching something.
Back in the day, about 10 years ago, when I owned my own house, yeah, we used to get them coming round, yeah. And they're not coming in my house, I just didn't open the door and they'd go. There wasn't a problem, mate. I didn't even have a TV in the house, because when we split up I sold the TV. There's no telly in the house, just me and my computer, which is never going on things like, what is it, itv.com and nothing like that.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. The fact is it's got the ability to, and that's all they need to license you.
I just never opened the door, man. All the happy days.
No, I don't mind paying the TV licence. I do it by instalments anyway, you know what I mean? It's not all one lump. But it's annoying that I set all that thing. This is the second time this has happened now, where instead of getting a text, I've got a phone call where I've got to go through all the thing of putting in my card number and this, that and the other. It's a real pain in the neck, you know what I mean?
To be honest, with my bank card, yeah, you know the big number across the middle, I have trouble reading it sometimes, and yeah.
Yeah, mine's rubbed off as well, it's faded off. I have to say, oh, hang on a minute, I've got to change my glasses, get my magnifying glass out.
If I could read Braille, that would help.
Yeah, true. I'll sort it out later when I'm not streaming. Streaming's more important than paying a bloody TV licence.
It's all just a big con, isn't it, really, man?
Of course it is. Anything to get money out of you, as per usual.
And that's what you get for driving in cab, mate. Pure anarchy with the keys, mate.
I weren't sure what side of the road you were going to go on then.
Neither was I, to be honest, mate.
Just for a matter of interest, for future reference, I am trying to keep to the right hand side. And if ever we meet head on like that, I'll always go as if I'm driving on the right hand side of the road.
I'll just pretend I'm in America, mate.
Yeah.
If that ever happens on that bridge, mate. Oh god.
Yeah, could be a problem. Nah, but you've got plenty of time to see each other there, haven't you? So it's unlikely.
And this T7, yeah, for a tractor that doesn't look too big, it's got some power, hasn't it?
Actually, I thought it was pretty weak. That's what I got the Vultures for.
I mean, if you look at it, yeah, I mean, it's pulling this trailer full of all this heavy corn stuff. Doesn't have much of a problem with it. I'm going to get the big tractor, mate.
You take the other Vulture. You'll find that they are nice to drive. They behave themselves, and plenty of power.
I thought you had one of them, the purple one.
Yeah, but there's a blue one there.
Okie doke.
I bought two.
Oh, I only thought you had one, you see.
It's parked in that shed that's across the road from the farmyard. In actual fact, thinking about it, it might be parked outside the shed. Yeah, because there wasn't room in the shed. I think it's actually parked next to it, but outside.
Ah, I got it, mate. Oh, it's filthy, come on.
OCD.
I can't drive this, mate.
It's a working farm. Haven't always got time to wash the vehicles.
You never know, you might see a nice looking girl walking by, man. In your clean tractor, you need a clean one, man.
True, very true. Do you think that's much of a problem at my age, though?
You need the clean vehicle, mate. The amount of people who I know who have cars, yeah, and inside the car, it's absolute mess. Unbelievable.
Oh yeah, I can't stand that.
Like cans of drink and McDonald's wrappers in the back seat and stuff. It's like, come on, people got to sit there.
Yeah. Know what you mean. Yeah, I was always, especially when we got that brand new Kia Sportage, I wouldn't let anybody do anything in that.
Yeah, it's a bit of a beast, isn't it? Was that four-wheel drive, yeah?
No, it wasn't four-wheel drive. I couldn't afford the four-wheel drive one or the one with the built-in sat-nav. We got the basic model, but I'll tell you what, it had a lot of stuff in it, including full hands-free Bluetooth.
That sat-nav stuff, all you need is one of these not Google phone, a Samsung phone, and Google it anyway, you know, what you call it anyway, sat-nav anyway.
Yeah. But the actual built-in sat-nav that's in the Kia Sportage is quite big. It's got a big screen. Nice and easy to see.
Built into the dash.
Oh yeah, it actually built in. But that's what I'm saying. It was the next model up and I couldn't afford it.
And there's probably a hell of a price difference as well, man.
Yeah, big price difference.
It does actually look like a four-wheel drive though.
Yeah, I know. It's got a really nice engine in it. Plenty of low power torque. So you didn't have to change gear much in it. Yeah, it was a really nice car. Cruised around no problem at all at 70, like, you know.
I had to Google it because I don't know what kind of car it is. I have not seen one of those before.
Yeah, I've got photographs of it on my computer.
Are you going in or shall I go in?
No, I've just done now, it's 100%, so you can put some more in there. We're still not quite up to capacity on that one yet. I'm not going to bother trying to find out what the capacity limit is, but if we take it to just over 500,000 or something like that, I think, you know, that'll be tidy. Actually, I might as well flatten that bit out, hadn't I, before I get out of here.
I love doing that, man. Emptying the trailer in that little pen, it fits perfect, man.
Good. As I said, you probably won't have to muck about with this too much in the future, because everything will be done by them silos.
It's nice to have something done as a skill in the game that I didn't have, like, yesterday kind of a thing.
Yeah.
At least I know how to get all this chaff from the corn now.
Yeah, this is pretty much all this part of the thing involves. Anything to do with forage harvesting is pretty much what you're doing here. This is it.
We saw all the cracks in the ground. I've only just noticed them.
Yeah. Yeah, texturing is excellent.
I did see earlier on YouTube before I came here, there was a guy streaming on this game. But what's weird, and I think is really weird, is he's getting, was it 360p whatever, 360p, 320p whatever, and it is so blurry, mate.
Yeah, it will be, won't it? Something like that.
Thinking, why is he streaming in that? That's not even worth doing, mate.
No, it's not. I mean, usually 480p is the absolute minimum. I'm really surprised that YouTube is letting him upload that sort of a resolution, actually.
But seriously, Mike, it's like the field, it's just brown with a couple of lines. You can't make any detail out, and the tractor's a red one, and that's all you can make out. It's terrible.
Yeah, I will believe it. Yeah. Hello, Magdalena. How are you?
Hello, Magdalena. Is this I am in Poland, Magdalena? It is, isn't it?
Yes.
Dzień dobry. I believe that's Polish for hello or something.
Wouldn't know, mate. I have enough trouble with English yet alone trying to learn Polish.
don't know how this might stand with YouTube, but I believe there's a cannabis thing on here for the crops, a mod.
Yes, I've heard of that mod. I know it's about.
I bet that's worth a hell of a lot of money, mate. Because in the real world, yeah, one plant you're asking about £1,500. No, well, yeah, £1,500. Yeah.
I wouldn't know, mate. Wouldn't have the faintest.
Honestly, man, trust me on that. It's about £1.5 grand to £2 grand a plant in real life, yeah. So imagine if this whole field was filled, mate.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
One field, and we can have 20 big, massive harvesters, mate.
Yeah. It ain't going to happen on this server, though.
I don't actually agree with it, to be honest, you know? Because of what it is, you know, it's not right, is it?
No. Especially not when you're streaming it out to general public, yeah.
Well, there's that as well, but I've never actually saw it, and I don't really want to. Even though I do partake, like, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Understood.
I've been in 3 car crashes and a nasty motorbike crash. My back is completely gone, mate. And I'd rather work. I don't want to go on the sick, mate.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you need to work, don't you? If you're within working age, going through all the hassle of trying to get signed on to all that universal credit and that is an absolute nightmare.
My doctor has advised me to go on the sick because the strain on my back and everything, and I'm like, right, no, I can't do it, mate.
Yeah.
As long as I keep moving, I'm not that bad, you know?
It's probably a wise move to try and keep going if you can, but I mean, you got to do it responsibly, you know what I mean? If it gets to a stage where your back is really hurting, then you need to take a rest.
I kind of forget as well that I'm getting older, man. I still feel like 16, but obviously I'm kind of nearly 40. It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Like, you're 67, you probably feel 20, mate.
I can assure you I don't.
But you know what I mean? You know, feeling your age, you're kind of weird.
Yeah, I used to be exactly the same as you, but I'm afraid since I got past a certain age, yeah, it doesn't work like that anymore for me.
I'm 39, 40 in the end of January, yeah, and it's like, it's all catching up with me, man, all these bumps and bangs I've had over the years.
Oh, they will. That happens, yes, absolutely.
And it sucks, mate. Yeah, this tractor, man, it's much better, man.
Yeah, I like these Vultures. They've got just the right amount of power. They're not over fast, but they pull really well. And at the end of the day, it is a tractor, so you don't exactly want a racing car, do you? You know what I mean? I'd rather have pure grunt. Well, there's not too much to do on that field now. We're nearly there.
You've got 2 more fields of corn, mate.
Yeah, that's all right. They're fairly close to the PGA, so there's not much of a drive in between. So I'm not too worried about that. And plus the fact, before we cut them, I want to try and organise something with these silos, because then we can actually dump the stuff in the silos rather than in the camps. That means we won't have to bother picking them up with wheel loaders and loading up trailers and things like that. You just pull under a pipe. So much easier.
I'm not looking forward to getting the stuff out of the spillages, mate.
Yeah,
with my 2 mice on the go, you know?
Yeah, that's right. That's got to be done with the old wheel loader there. So, and it's got to be loaded into trailers, you know. Yeah, it's a pain in the neck. That's what I'm saying. If I can get this mod, we only need like the one mod loaded, and you can buy as many as you need, as long as you can find places to put them. Got to find some flat ground, and then place them where they're going to be the most useful. One or two near the farmyard. And 1 or 2 over by the BGA.
See that though then, yeah, we didn't crash or nothing, mate.
Yeah, that's how
we're learning, mate.
Yeah, that's how it should be. I mean, I know you're over here, so I'm expecting to meet you around every corner, you know what I mean? Force the rabbit to slow down.
You know when you're playing ETS2 and you're not kind of paying attention and you look up at the screen and doom and gloom, yeah, you're about to crash, mate. Have you ever looked away from the screen, braced yourself and pressed the handbrake on, yeah?
No, not yet, but a couple of times I did have a thing where somebody just stopped dead, like you're going along a motorway and all of a sudden the traffic's at a complete standstill because they've got to a merge lane and they haven't merged properly. And the ALA's actually had an accident. Now I know that's fairly true to real life, but yeah, that's caught me out once or twice. And I've ploughed into the back of another truck and done untold damage.
But you just know that if it was real and you was going to have a crash like this, you're going to die, you know, it's going to really hurt you.
Yeah.
And you just can't look at the screen. The moment of impact, man, it's like, God, no. I have some epic crashes I do on ETS, man. My phone's always going, that's the problem, man. My phone all day long, man.
Yeah.
A bit strange having Cali on my Steam. It's nice though.
Yeah.
I don't mind adding people up to Steam, mate.
No, I haven't got a problem with it neither, but it's got to be people that I want to deal with, you know what I mean? Being as Callie and Richard Tate have both been on the YouTube channel a few times, I've got to know them a little bit, you know, so that's okay.
They both seem normal, yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Nice and normal, friendly people. I don't want mate. You see, with Aces High 3, yeah, when I just left that, or not long before we left that, we tried to get the squad back together again, yeah. Some people came, some people didn't, but it wasn't the same, and people was, you know, not that many came anyway. We ended up about 3 out of about 15.
Yeah.
And that came to an end, man. But they were very good people, you know, a great gang, man, and all that's all over now. It's really sad, man.
Yeah, yeah.
The Hells Angels squad, yeah, on Aces High 3 is like no more, and it's so sad. After 15, 16 years. And the weirdest thing is this, I remember all of the names, man.
Yeah, oh you would do if you've been playing regularly with them. The names stick, don't they?
Yeah, it's like one of those games where when you're at work on night shift, you get your pen and your paper out and you draw tactics and things, you know, to implement in the game.
Yeah.
But then it all went weird, you know, a lot of younger people were coming along, people, how life rolls, you know, good days, bad days. A lot of people having bad days, man, it got a bit hostile at times, man.
Yep, you said last time we talked about this, you were saying that things got a bit heated.
Very heated, man, and that's why I left, yeah, and that was like when I got into ETS too, and that was when I had a rage quit online and I met you. Since then I've had no rage quit, man, apart from this one bit of corn in the middle of the field that I've just passed.
Yeah, don't worry, that'll get cultivated away soon enough.
Swear to God, I must have OCD, man, some kind of percentage of it.
Well, in that case, there's a lot of people going around with OCD then, because I think most people have got that kind of tidy thing where they think, well, the job's not done properly if there's one plant growing up in the middle of the field. Like, I used to think like that all the time. But now I think, what the hell am I worried about? It's one bloody plant, right? It's going to get mangled anyway when the next crop goes in, so it don't matter. And that's how I think about things now.
It's like at work here, there's like steps around the back of the building where I work here, and there's like leaves and stuff off from the trees, obviously like being the time of year it is. And just out of health and safety, you go up the stairs, you kick the leaves off the stairs, yeah? And if there's one leaf on the step, I have to get it off, I just have to.
Well, that's really OCD.
It's mental, man. It's either boredom or I'll go crazy.
Well, we're nearly done here. Another, apart from this lane that we're just finishing off here now, another 2 lanes I think will do it.
Really? That's okay. Soon got that field up between us, man, after I had a bit of a one-man fight in the field, mate.
Yeah, as soon as you get more than one person on trucking, it does go fairly quick because you've got a sort of flow there. It just keeps it going, you know.
It's getting a bit steep now to get into this trench thing, man.
Yes, I know. But it'd be really nice if we could just finish it off by getting this last little bit in. But I don't really want to start another clamp off if we have to. I know for a fact that them bunkers do hold over 700,000 litres, so and that's minimum. I mean, I don't know what the capacity is.
You know when you said it's like between 10 and 12 miles an hour when you're unloading, yeah?
Yeah.
12 miles an hour, you were smack on, man.
Right, well, I only know that because that's about the sort of speed, or as an average that is, because it varies. Obviously, you can't always get your foot exactly right on the throttle. But yeah, that was just what I found seemed to work.
Because I was doing like 11, and like at the end, it just missed off the end. It was a bit empty, and I was just doing it at 12 from start to end, smack on, man.
Yeah, good. Yep, I'm just on the penultimate lane now, and there's one left up once we get to the end of this one. But it looks as though it's going to need, yeah, you're going to need your trailer, mine's full. If we're left with just a couple of odd plants standing at the end of all this, I'm not going to bother cutting them. We'll just cultivate them in. So don't worry about it. Just do one more truckload and see what's actually left on the field, and then we'll plough it in if it's not too much.
Oops, wrong side of the road again.
Yeah, it's not worth running a, you know, a trailer with sort of like just the bottom of the trailer covered. Not worth it.
And you know that plough that's in the middle of that field between here and there, yeah?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to bring that back, man. OCD.
Yeah, that's all right. As soon as because I haven't been able to get away from this trailer since I started on this chat. As soon as I can drop the trailer off, I go and pick it up myself, being it was me that left it there. So don't worry about it. I'll go and get it.
You know what people are like these days for pinching stuff, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
When I was a kid though, yeah, I was a little thieving bugger man in the Indian shop. Do you remember fruit? Those, yeah, opal fruits, remember those?
I do.
I think they're now called fruit teller. Oh, I used to pinch packets of them every time I went in the shop, mate.
Oh, I never got caught.
I never got done, man, never. I was only like 12, 13, but opal fruits, oh my god.
Yeah, I used to like them.
Made to make your mouth water.
Yeah, and they certainly done that all right. Trouble is, they're full of sugar and all, aren't they?
Bit of good, bit of bad.
Yeah, that's about it. That's how everything is nowadays. And the trouble is, when they take all that sort of stuff out that's supposed to be bad for you, it totally alters the taste, and you think, oh, I don't like these no more.
Yeah. That powdered sugar, yeah, I know it's meant to be good for you, but I can't even hack that. I have to have normal sugar, man.
Yeah, I use sweeteners, but I use a special sort of sweetener. It's called Canderel, I think. And it hasn't got that bitter taste. You know, most sweeteners like Sweetex and things like that, the little tiny ones, they got a really
little tablets, yeah.
Yeah, they got a really bitter taste. And it doesn't matter whether you put it in tea or coffee, you can taste them. But the Canderel tastes just like ordinary sugar.
Have you ever had this QT stuff, like powdered tea?
No, never had anything like that. Yeah, I can imagine.
There's QC as well, man. Same difference, but it's coffee. Once again, bleh.
Yeah, I can absolutely imagine that.
But you know, at work when you do security on night shift, yeah, everybody, including the dogs, asleep. Everyone's asleep but you, and that's all you've got to drink, man. Oh, woe is me, man.
Well, it's better than nothing at the end of the day, I suppose. I would drink it if that's all there was, but yeah, certainly not by choice.
It like leaves this like a goo on top of your mouth after a while, mate. Absolutely vile.
Yeah.
The harvester's going to complete the run, I think, mate.
Right, okay, well if it does, that's good news. Put that last bit in.
Hold on, mate.
Do you want to, like, when you dump your load off there, can you flatten that silo down to 100%? And then can you jump out the wheel loader, stand next to the clamp, not on top of it, stand at the very beginning where the trigger is, and see if it'll let you cover it by pressing the R button.
Will do, mate.
And let me know.
All of that field is down, apart from that one little bit in the middle.
Okay, honestly, don't worry about that. As soon as we replant, that'll disappear anyway, because that seeder has got a cultivator on the front of it, so it'll take it out.
You know when I went in that field with the other harvester, yeah, and you got all that stuff on the floor, that'll cultivate okay, yeah?
Sorry, say that again?
You know when I went into that field with the other harvester and you got all that on the floor, yeah? In the field, on the floor, all the mess?
I'm not sure what you mean, mate.
You know when I went into the field the other day with the other harvester, with the corn,
Yeah.
and all the waste that comes out the back that's in that field?
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean now. Yeah, the straw that's left behind.
Yeah, when you cultivate that, that'll be okay, yeah? That'll just go, yeah?
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
remember, man.
The cultivator will get rid of it, but by the same token, I want to find out if that can be picked up, because we're going to need straw for the cow shed. And you can store straw in the silos. So we need to find out if that can actually be picked up. I'm assuming it can't, because there's actually a mud called the straw mud.
Yeah, there is, isn't there? Yeah, I got that.
So unless Giants have actually built that in as a feature now, then yeah, we need to just check that out. But yeah, if we find out we can pick that up, then that's good, and we can store that in the silos, and that'll do for the bedding for the cow shed. And we also need straw to go in that the cow's feed mixer. That's one of the ingredients: straw, grass, and silage. I'm going to wash my tractor, Bill.
I'm sure Bill would be very impressed.
Stu. My God, I've got to get out of the habit of doing that.
I'm going to change my name to Bill, mate.
I'll tell you what, that would make life easier. No, you're right. It will click sooner or later. Sooner or later, I won't make the mistake.
I take it as a compliment, mate.
Yeah, it's just that, like me and Bill, we played a lot of online flight simulator, and then we both went to the helicopter place. I can't think what it's called. Hover control. We both went on there, and the same thing. We were sort of communicating all the time and multi-playing. So we're talking about a few years. You know what I mean?
We have a problem, mate.
Come again?
We might have a little problem over here, dude.
You got stuck?
No, I've done it, man. You know, like the actual pile was kind of high, yeah? The vehicle had a problem to get on top of it, but I'm up now.
Okay. Yeah, you sometimes have to take a run up and make sure the shovel's up in the air so it don't pick up a whole load of stuff as you go up. Yeah, you can usually get out of them situations just by wobbling the steering about and going forwards and backwards. Eventually it releases. At the end of the day, you've always got the reset button so you can send the tractor back to the farmyard.
You know,
Right.
when you was playing ETS2 the other day, yeah? And you was stuck on the wrong side of the road because you went past a certain turning and the route round was just really ridiculously far, man. And like, you kind of picked your truck up and put it back on the other side of the road. That was clever, mate.
Yeah, well, that's the power of the console that you can bring up, because you can't do that unless you've got that console operating. It's very useful. It can get you out of trouble quite a lot. But just don't try and do it at night, because you can't see where you're putting the truck down. And 9 times out of 10, you'll have the tractor at a slight angle when you press the button. It's got to be all lined up. And if you've got the truck at a slight angle and the trailer tries to spawn on top of the barrier that's down the side of the road, you'll have all sorts of problems. In fact, that's usually what makes the trucks go flying in the air.
You know this chaff stuff, yeah? We've got a hell of a lot, mate.
Yeah, that's all right. That's no problem because we're going to be needing a lot of silage. And at the end of the day, that's all we've got the chaff for. Literally, just for the silage. You need silage to operate the BGA plant, so therefore you need to fill all them things up with chaff so they can be turned into that. There's even a way of automating that, but again, that means downloading more mods. So I want to try and stay away from that if possible.
Yeah, because the other two guys or whoever comes along, they have to get all of them as well, mate.
That's right, yeah, that's why I'm trying to keep it down to a minimum. But if we get this silo mod for that, uh, as far as working with the clamps in the farmyard here, we won't have to do that again. And then all we've got then is the BGA to contend with. And if we can get somebody to come on who knows really well how to operate the tool at the end of the front loader, then that makes life easy. Because, you know, that you can say, all right, you can stay in the BGA there and just keep topping the blinking digester up so that it don't run out. And then swap over at some point during the session, like somebody else can go take over and have a go. So there's ways and means around everything.
Did you see that on the screen that the silo thing's been covered, yeah?
I didn't see it come up, but it's been done, has it?
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
What am I do? Right mess of it, dude.
So it'll let you do things like that, but it won't let you save the game. I find that really, really weird.
Just checked it's all grey again because I saw at the end of your stream when you saved it, yours is green, mine is grey.
Sorry, what are we on about?
You know when you save the game before you go, your save is green and mine is grey, so mine isn't turned on.
Yeah, mine is blacked out until I actually hover over it. As soon as I put the mouse over it, it changes to green, and then when I click it, you get a box pops up on the screen. It doesn't stay there. You haven't got a chance to read what it says, but you see a box pop up on the screen, and that's it. You know that the game's been saved once you've seen that.
See, when I covered up, yeah, you know that chaff, yeah, I was actually standing on top of it.
Ah, I said not to do that. You can actually get stuck by doing that.
Yeah, but all you do is press the tab and you go vehicle to vehicle still.
Well, yeah, I suppose it's easy enough to get out that way, yeah.
That was how I just teleported all the way over to you.
Right, yeah, of course, yeah. That works all the time, doesn't it? Yeah. Right,
I wasn't on top of it, like my foot was on it.
Yeah, okay, no problem. It's covered now anyway, that's the main thing, it's cooking. Right, I'm just going to take a drive over the road here and see if I can find a suitable place to put one of these silos if I buy it. We want a nice flat area, possibly with room for more than one.
Do you know how to like change maps around?
No, I don't muck about with the editor, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, Giant editor, you don't do that.
No. No, it's beyond me, mate. I'll leave that to people who know better than me what they're doing.
Because all I know is the basics of taking buildings out and putting buildings in and moving them around. That's all I know.
Right, yeah, if you use placeables, you don't add that problem, but you just got to find a flat bit of ground to put them, or relatively flat. Hasn't got to be perfectly flat, just close.
Yeah, I know how to make the ground higher and lower and flatten it out. I know that. I know how to put roads in and build up the sides and stuff and line them all up so, you know, it's all flat and level and whatever.
Yeah.
I know they put trees and bushes in and stuff, but I know bits and pieces. So
Right.
if that's any use to you in the future, man, let me know.
Okay, we'll do. Well, there's nowhere there, so let's look over this side now, because there's other bits and pieces of road here. So see if I can find somewhere suitable.
At least I found the farmhouse, I can see that from here.
Right, there's a gap between these two trees, right where you are there. That might work. I can't remember what side the fill-up bunkers and the other things are, though. That's the only trouble. It might be a little bit tight for reversing with this cattle fence here. Still, I'll keep that one in mind. Also, there's another one next to it. I think you could probably fit one in there as well. So that's two possibilities.
I could saw a tree down.
No, don't need no trees taken down. Get away with you.
God damn it.
Not unless it's necessary. I mean, yeah, if there's a lovely space there and there's one tree that's stopping you from using it, sure, get rid of it. But at the moment, I'm hoping we can work around that.
All these trees need cutting, man.
Ah, what's this up there?
There's a big space here, man.
Oh, look at this. Made for it. Oh, no, it's not quite as flat as what I thought, actually. Mind you, it might work. It could work. Until I can... What I'll have to do is actually put the mod in, and then I can try moving it to different places on the map and see how it fits, because I don't want the ramp sticking up in the air. That's the main thing. And you've got to have the access for the bunkers that you have to fill, and you've got to have access to the pipe what you know you have to back your trailer under. Damn, if that area would have been flat, that would have been excellent. Having said that, all depending how big that silo is, I can't remember how big they are now. There's a place here that might work. Right, so anywhere over here actually takes you out of the farmyard, so I don't want to do that. I want to keep these things local inside the farmyard, ideally. Right, so we found a couple of places there. Now, what's this here? What's that shed? Is that the sheep? Uh-huh. What are you? How come you're a building with a fence and... Yes, it is. It's the sheep, I think. And this thing here, I'm not 100% certain, but I think it's a water tap. Or maybe not, maybe it's just a decoration.
You know this tractor, yeah? You know that the driver can kind of turn his seat round?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Oh, so if you're using something like a leveler on the back of the tractor, you can turn the seat round so it's like you're driving it forwards.
Left control and B.
Right, okay, that's useful to know. I didn't notice that. Right, I'm just going to come off the server for a minute, out of the game, I should say, while I go and see if I can find this mod.
Okay.
This mod hub, although it's the official mod hub for Farming Simulator, it's the most horrible website to navigate around. Nothing's in alphabetical order.
You see, it's easy for me because for me on my own games, I don't know what I'm looking for anyway. I just go on, and if I see something I like, I get it. So it's kind of easy for me. Like,
Yeah.
but
Well,
if you're on,
I'm gonna give up on here in a minute and just go to FSUK because their site's a lot easier to search. And I'm pretty certain that's where I downloaded it before from there. Yeah, this could take forever. I'm not getting anywhere here.
you know, when you like leave the game to search, yeah, do you not shift and tab out and then Windows key back to the desktop and then search that way?
No, my browser is already open because it's got the live YouTube dashboard on it. So I've just opened up another tab on that and I'm just searching through that.
I keep forgetting you're on YouTube, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so this one's a lot better because you can actually select a category that you're looking for. So I'm looking for placeables.
You know those mods that you told me earlier where you get them, you download them, and you just drop it in, yeah? If it's those, get as many as you want, man. They're nice and easy.
Yeah. No, no, it's not on here. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. That means I've got to go to some crap site now and have a look. Yeah, I don't really want to do that one because it's alpha. Right, I found one, but I can't find the bloody download link.
Cool, mate.
And it says for Farming Simulator 17. So we shouldn't have any problems with it. I've just got to find out how to download it. Wait a minute, I'm not 100% certain this is placeable. Don't know. It actually shows a picture of it set up in Subnoska, and it's right opposite them big tunnel. You know, there's the three sort of tunnel things there. They set it up right there, but I think we've got a building there, haven't we?
Yeah, I don't know where you mean, man. I'm kind of new to this game, to be honest.
Right, okay, not a problem.
You know, you get 2 free maps here. I used to be on the other one, man. I just thought this one was really ugly.
Yeah. Right, come on, where's the damn? Ah,
Callie's just gone Euro Truck Sim. Ooh.
Did you get that message?
What? Where, man? What?
I just sent you a message on Discord on the
Oh, hang
message
on, hang
thing.
on. Let me try to remember how to get out of here. Hang on. Shift and tab, wasn't it?
That's how you come
Yeah.
out of the game, yeah.
It says link for silage for silo. Silo. Can't read this. Link for silage silo. Yeah, and there's two. One's got a picture
No,
by it.
the bottom one isn't a link, that's just a picture. Oh, it is a link actually. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. Link the one that I've just clicked where, you know, the one that says HTTPS. I don't know what this link is, so I don't know where it's likely to take you. But this will take you straight to that mod on Mod Hoster. And then you've got to scroll down the page about halfway. Yeah, and you'll see three downloads. The very top one is version 1.51, and that's the one you want. And click the orange download link, not the link on the other side. Hello, Kelly. All right, Francis. Yes, we're still just preparing things on the server at the moment. We're just downloading a new silage thing, silo, placeable, so that we can make doing silage easier than using the clamps.
Trying to find the bit where I clicked to download it.
Yeah, scroll down the page halfway and you'll see three download links from version 1.4 up to version 1.51.
You want me to click V1.5.1, yeah?
Yeah, that's the one. And the orange download link, not the grey link on the other side, because I don't know where that will take you. Are you winning, Bill?
Just drag and drop it, yeah? I don't know who Bill is, man, beside my uncle, mate.
Sorry, Stu. Yeah, I haven't looked at the file to see whether it is straight into your mods folder or whether it's got to be unpacked. Let me just go and check.
Because all I've done is just dropped it in, man.
No, that's all you need to do. Yeah, just drop it in. It's not a packaged one, so yeah, you just drop it straight in.
So all the ones with a simple zip line on it, drop them in, yeah?
No, not necessarily. One zip.
That L7 T7 thing, wasn't there? That Jazzy Cats, that was weird, man.
Yeah, you've got to actually open up the file to see what's inside it. If there's another zip file inside it, then the chances are that's what you need. But if it's just a load of folders and a load of other things like Lua files and things like that, then no, that is the mod. So close it up straight away. Don't try and extract anything, and then that just drops directly into your mod folder.
You know, I've got this new mod. Yeah, do I have to like log out and back in? Yeah.
You're asking me stuff I don't know here. I don't know.
I'll
Well,
go
yeah.
tidy up my desktop and I'll come back, man.
Okay, you're going to have to log off and on the server at some point because I've got to stop the server to install the mod.
Might as well do it now, mate.
Right, yeah, hang on. I've got to get it into my, before I can upload it to the server, I've got to get it in my game.
It's weird that when you turn this game off, it logs back in again to turn it off again.
Yeah.
But so far, if the other guys or anybody does choose to come along, I don't see if they're going to have any hassle with the with all these mods, man.
Hang on. This action can't be completed because the folder or a file in it is open in another program. What the hell does that mean? Oh. Wait a minute. Folders in use. Yeah, it looks as though we've got to come right off the server to do this. Yeah, I'll shut down the stream and everything for a minute, Stu. Just get it installed into your Farmsim the way the way you done it the other day. Make sure it's activated, and I'll do the rest from my end, hopefully. But I can't do it while folders are open. It won't even let me drop it in the mods folder.
Cool, mate.
Right, all you guys out there in YouTube land, I've just got to stop the stream for a minute. We got a mod to install, and then we'll put it back up again, all right? So just bear with us. We won't be too long.